And welcome to Campaigns of the Plains, and we are on episode...
Don't fucking know. Don't look at me.
It's
13 already. Baker's dozen.
13?
iPhone launched. It's the iPhone 13. Today's episode 13.
The iPhone, is there 13 already?
Today's 13.
Well, remember they skipped some numbers.
They did. I think it went from 8 to 10.
Something like that.
Something like
They
that.
went 7 to 10.
Yeah, but Windows did that too, so...
But they had like different versions. They had like a 4S.
And then they also had
Okay, but non-spawns. We shouldn't give them the time.
Okay, but guys, does anyone remember Vista? Because that shit sucked. Not fun.
Definitely not fun.
Oh no, Microsoft doesn't remember.
Yeah, right. Well, let's talk about Apple Podcasts.
Hey, oh yeah, that's a good announcement.
That's a good segue.
Good segue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, so this will probably be super late to the party, but it doesn't matter. You can see us at any time, obviously, on YouTube, but now we have a podcast. So make sure to check us out. You can find all of the different areas on Anchor by searching Campaigns of the Plains, or you can get it at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, all the major places you get your podcasts.
Wherever you watch your podcast,
You don't watch podcasts.
When I watch podcasts, I stare at the graphic on the screen
Yeah.
for 45 minutes.
Sounds enrapturing.
You make
Exercising competition. Hey guys, every Wednesday, stay tuned. We will have new episodes dropping that week on your favorite podcasting platform. For sure, we have at least like 11 different platforms we're on. We're trying to be on as many as possible so that no one misses out on this. For sure, check out Google, Spotify, and Apple.
Yep.
And if you like a really obscure one we didn't mention, it's probably on there too.
Also,
for one.
Except for one.
It's not just the episodes from this season, but also we have our episodes from Season 1's D&D, as well as Monster of the Week there. So if you guys want to check out something a little bit different, certainly can. So
It's getting ooky spooky. It's time for Monster of the Week.
ooh.
yeah.
If you're ready, you're getting in the Halloween spirit, well, actually, you're probably not, because by the time this episode comes out,
Might be Christmas.
So if you're in
We
the
do have a
Christmas
Christmas
spirit,
episode.
we do
Christmas
have a Monster
episode.
of the Week Christmas episode. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Was it Monster of the Week, right?
It was Monster of the Week.
I highly recommend. It was a good time.
Had Krampus in it.
Oh yeah!
Spoilers.
Oh boy, spoilers, guys. But Krampus is there.
We're gonna.
Was it called Don't Krampus My Style?
Oh, man.
Can we make it called that?
We already named it something. I don't know what.
I think it was just the Christmas
Can we have a
episode.
second episode called Don't Krampus My Style?
Oh, maybe.
The Return of Krampus.
The Return of
I
Krampus.
apologize to future mates. Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, she sneezed to cover up your can snap, so... anyway, who would like to recap
I
what
just have a
happened?
Twizzler up my nose. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Those are.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
real
okay.
quick.
This is a really chaotic intro.
I do apologize for up until this point. There was probably some trouble with audio quality. Blame RTX voice on that, not me.
God damn it,
But
Christian.
unfortunately, we have a massive backlog, so just deal with it. That's probably why the laptop was a jet engine.
And
So
since
if you hear that,
since this intro is so chaotic, I just want you to know I got the Twizzler out.
Great.
I'm good.
Okay.
classic woman.
But yeah, who would like to recap what happened on episode 12?
Oh, I got this.
All right.
My title of my notes are Temple of Doom
Oh,
with a question mark.
I'm gonna write that down.
Oh, is that a good title? It's also the title of a movie.
Church.
Temple
Okay.
of the what?
I thought it was Take Me to Church.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it was Take Me to Church.
Oh, that was.
That's episode 12.
Well, that was episode.
11 was Homecoming.
No, 11 is No One Eats Becky Blaize.
So 12.
Well,
So 12 was Take Me to Church.
Yeah.
maybe, and 13 is... So we'll workshop it. Guys,
Anyway.
our intro is really chaotic today.
Anyway.
We figure this shit out as we go. Don't worry about it.
Guys, in case you ever wondered if this was scripted, the answer is definitely no. Okay, anyway, back to my notes. This is scripted. I wrote it down.
What is this?
It's a script. Okay, Temple
she wrote
of
it in script?
Dew.
What's that taste like?
This is just some notes of things that we found. You guys already watched the video, so it's fine. We got an alchemy jug in the house.
We don't go long without alchemy.
Some magic beans. A hooded lantern. I got a cool doorknob. A chime of opening. Becky got a cool staff. Asher got no. Yes. Asher got a new shield. Somebody's wearing a billowing
He was
cape.
like years ago. Continue.
We got some bottled pink looking. There's stuff. We got stuff.
Pinata.
There was a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. We found Asher's mom. She's been made into a bubble boy, if you will.
Linda style.
And we need to find something to shove in the bubble with her to save her. I think. That's what I got.
Yeah.
More or less.
And there was a thing on the table that Asher picked up, and then he left, and we all got yeeted out of the pocket workshop very rudely. And then we started following some whispery green words. Found a bookcase that led down to stairs. Our other friends found a chest that had a bunch of stuff in it. Stuff. One of those stuff is a deck of cards that were all out of character. A little suspicious about. In character. Cool, we got cards!
Yeah, we'll play card games.
We'll play card games tonight.
Oh my god.
Let's play poker.
And the last thing that I wrote down on here was, if you die, I'll try and summon you.
Me?
Yeah. I think I was talking to you when I said that.
Why was I gonna die?
Because you went first down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's what I took for notes, guys.
All right.
I just know that we're supposed to beware the corruptor. I also wrote that down. So I feel like there is a person possibly in there that is corrupting corruptors.
I didn't write any of that down because let's be honest, guys. My note-taking skills aren't really that good.
Well,
Does anybody else want to add? Or we got the corrupted, the corruptor. Beware the corruptor.
I don't remember that one.
I don't know if I shared it to you, but like it was on the note. Beware the corruptor.
I wrote down a bunch of stuff we got. It was a loot drop, so we're all going to die.
We already know episode 13, we're all going to die.
Yep.
I'm going to write it down.
I gotta wait. I come up with good titles for my notes.
Asher's mom is trapped in a bubble. There's an item that we can get somewhere in the ruins. And then I remember we went underground and we basically found a buried city. And some sort of like shadows moving in the distance when we cut last time. So I'm sure everything's okay.
Yeah,
we will be fine.
Nothing bad ever comes out of that.
I might need more wine.
Definitely nothing bad. I've played Uncharted, and I know it always goes well when you enter an underground fucking city with a bunch of spooky things walking, like just kind of floating and walking around.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to go grab more wine before we get delved in.
All right, so we start off. The group has descended a case of stone spiral stairs down into the depths beneath the church. Here, the first of you, which I believe it was Asher leading the way, with Poppy on his shoulder as a source of light. And then who was up front with you? I believe it was
me.
Okay, it was Ellie. You're the first here to see that there is no light needed down here, because there is this faint green light that seems to be coming from the walls.
Violet luminescent.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so immediately on the walls to your left and to your right, you're seeing this growth of mushrooms that spans this entire cavern, and you see that lit up in the middle of this cavern seems to be old buildings, like there had been a city down here at some point in time. There's only about 1 or 2 walls standing to old stone and ironworked buildings.
Oh, Asher. The mushrooms are so pretty. I think I should take some. For Marquies. He would love these.
He may find something to do with them.
I think that he could. He's so talented. And famous. I'm gonna take some. Well, he's up on the stairs. He could take them himself. But I'm gonna get some for him.
He might be like that surprise.
Like a little bouquet of glowing mushrooms. Perfect. I'm gonna gather a bouquet of glowing mushrooms.
I like this. It's adorable and cute. Like, plus you're giving a guy a bouquet of flowers that doesn't happen much. So,
Bouquet
of
shrooms.
Of mushrooms.
Yeah.
Excuse me, mushrooms.
My bad.
I hope you say he's a fun guy when you give him.
So, go ahead and make me a nature check, survival check actually, to try to get some of these mushrooms.
I didn't pull my dice out yet. What kind of D&D player am I?
Gotta have them.
You said a survival check?
Yes.
Nature, I thought.
Well, that dice didn't last very long. 9?
9. Oh.
So you get a few, but when you start to cut into some of them, the bioluminescence almost turns off.
Oh no!
When
I
you
killed it.
when you cut into a couple of them, so you only gather maybe about 3 or 4.
It's a tiny bouquet. I'll tie it with a ribbon.
Do you have a ribbon?
Why wouldn't I?
No. Unless you have one in your hair or on something else, no.
I'll pull off one of my little woven bracelets and tie it up with that.
Okay. So you guys are kind of blocking up the doors as blocking up the stairway as the others start to descend as well. So, the rest of you come in and see this cavern. The rest of you come in and see the cavern and see these old buildings as well.
Marquies,
Oh, that's not what I want.
I got you some mushrooms. Aren't they just outstanding? Look at how they glow.
These are not glowing.
Some of them are.
Some of them are.
Some of them are. They were glowing.
I killed them when I cut them off the wall, and I feel terrible. But I thought you could use them for some of your potions.
What a fucking job.
Oh my god. Well,
I look at the mushrooms and I go, Becky doesn't mean that. She just doesn't get out much.
Oh my god, it's so gross.
Is it musty down here?
It is very musty. It's definitely damp and has that turned earth smell. And definitely the smell of like old wood decaying.
Dusty and musty.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you mean, Becky. This place is beautiful.
Whatever. I turned my cloak of fashion just stark white just to feel a little cleaner.
All right.
Would you like a mushroom?
Ew, get away from me.
Marquies liked the mushrooms. I used one of my bracelets to tie it up. You can keep that. That's for you. It's a gift.
You did what?
One of my woven bracelets. I wove it myself. You can keep it, though.
What
It's
is?
a gift.
I don't understand. What is this?
A gift. A useful gift. The bracelet's not useful, but it is pretty.
Say thank you.
I'm confused. What do you mean by it's a useful gift, but the bracelet's not useful?
The mushrooms could be useful in your potions. You can't put a bracelet in a potion, but it is beautiful.
I beg to differ. You absolutely can put a bracelet in a potion.
Oh, I would like to see that. Can I help you?
Let's not dwell on that. Thank you for this.
I just hug you.
Okay, that's not the reaction.
It's good to give gifts to your friends.
I guess.
I read it in a book.
I think it's her love language.
I don't know what that means.
And tell people you like them and show affection. I assume you make things for people and show your affection.
Oh, I like all of you. I should make all of you things.
Yes.
Okay. When we go home, I'll get my knitting hooks. They're not hooks. Knitting needles.
Yes.
It will take several months, but I'll make you all scarves.
Okay.
This should be done by winter.
What month is it again? It's like November.
It's like
May.
spring. Yeah.
I gotta make 6 of them. Wait, 5 of them. I
Gonna
can't
kill silkworms, harvest the silk, make the yarn, dye the yarn.
Damn straight. Gonna make you work for this.
It's okay. My Beastmaster friend can help me shear some sheep.
Yeah,
Oh no, what are they called in
Oh,
14?
that's a one shot.
The woolly
Shear of the
things?
sheep.
I don't remember.
The shore knitting.
The
It's joining.
Side quest.
Oh boy.
Anyway, I will start looking ahead to see if there's a path ahead towards these decrepit ruins of a city.
Yeah, so you guys are on a little bit higher of a plane outlooking this area. And like I said, this cavern is pretty massive. There is seemingly an old set of stairs carved into the side of the stone leading down in front of you. There may have been a path or a footpath or some kind of intricate path, but the earth has been upturned. There are things that are growing in the earth, roots outstretched in certain places, upturning stone. So the path is difficult to follow, but it's there.
Can I use the old earth to make it a slide?
I'll allow it.
If it is enough of a curved path that it's not we're gonna fall off, I would definitely be trying to smooth out the path ahead.
Yeah, where you can, certainly.
Yep, I will.
Alright, so you guys see Milos start making the path into more of a slide slash ramp for you guys.
Asher, is that the way that your heart tells you need to go?
Down?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if this is how we should get down, but down is good.
Down is very good.
But the high ground.
Well, if it's a slide, then I want to go down it.
Yeah, I will pat the top and be sit here and just push off and you'll go down.
I just kind of want to see Mold Earth and just see Becky just go, woof. She'd be pissed. Her cape
Right
billowing
underneath
in the
her feet.
wind.
Her fashion cape just billowing in the wind.
I feel like we're traveling around with Anna Wintour. Like, the devil wears nada.
So it takes you guys a good 2 minutes to get down to the base. And you now start to see that there are some cracks in the earth that would definitely lead much further down. Fissures in old street areas. There is also multiple tiers to where the city is. So there are some buildings like up on different tiers, off to your left, off to your right. But the closer you get to these buildings, the more and more they seem like they definitely have been here a long time. Very long time.
I wonder why people lived underground.
Maybe it
what
wasn't always underground.
happened to the people that lived here then?
Maybe they ate the mushrooms.
Don't eat them, Marquies.
Maybe they became mushrooms.
Really,
Maybe
don't
they
eat
got
them.
Old. Maybe they got old. Oh my god, talk about old.
Fucking damn. Damn.
You get old. You're young. Okay, sure.
You might age faster than all of us.
Well, you don't age because you're dead.
I am not dead.
Because of that guy.
He's just
Undead.
re-alive.
Re-dead, whatever the word is.
No, re-alive. He was dead. And now
Oh,
he is
really?
alive again. Just in a new body.
Okay.
It's really confusing, actually.
So where are we going?
We're
Well-
following Asher's heart. Or
Yeah.
green heart. Green word heart.
Oh. I think he can, hear where we have to go or something. So weird. Okay, Asher, where are we going? Why are you so quiet?
Yeah. He's listening to the green word right now.
For those who can't see us, Eric stepped away.
Yes.
Oh crap!
But they're looking to you, Asher, for
Oh.
some guidance on where you would like to go.
Should I do an insight check to see what I can hear? Or?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Sure. That's a 3.
There are these dissonant voices all around you. And as you guys get further down here, it seems like there are different types of mushrooms that are growing up in different places. Most of them bioluminescent, some of them not so much. But they have kind of basically turned into what one might see as like trees or foliage for this old city. You guys are kind of in the middle of what feels like maybe a town square of sorts. And Asher, as you try to listen to that same voice that led you down into these stairs, something odd happens. And like I said, you start hearing these dissonant whispers like there are people around you, like you were back in the city. You hear people talking and going about their business like this town is alive.
Not sure where we should go. I'm trying to listen and just hear voices and chatter. Again, I'm hearing the people from before. It's just drowning out everything. I can't hear what I need to hear.
Maybe we can help you concentrate.
I go up and I grab Asher's bicep and I say, concentrate with me. And
just
I
blushes.
focus real hard on trying to see if I can imbue any of my power to him. Concentrate.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm going to roll a blush check. That's a 9.
Okay, Arcana.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a 17.
17. So you start to infuse him with a little bit of this magic and start to channel magic into him. And Asher, while this is happening, you get this really cold tingle up your spine, like this isn't good magic. Like
Naughty magic.
yeah.
My dad taught me about naughty magic.
Asher?
It actually starts to make the whispers like start to like sound like a cacophony, like
turns it up, like
turning up to like
he probably
11.
grabbed his ears, like, oh.
Asher, when you hear the green word, when you hear the green word, do you hear it with your ears or do you feel it with your heart?
It's a little of both, I guess. It's definitely my ears, because you're hearing it.
But sometimes you don't need your ears to hear.
It's not what they taught
Listen
me
to
in
your
school.
heart.
Well, I just reach up and grab your little ears and I hold them down, like I hold my ears down when I get a sensory overload. And I'm like, you just need to concentrate on the loudest thing.
Becky?
No, Becky should actually go over there.
I actually need to go upstairs.
The loudest thing in your head, because we can't hear the whispers. Only you can.
Okay. I'll just like close my eyes and try again. Just try to like calm down. Like I'm sure I'm worried about my mother who's upstairs and like I haven't been around her in 10 years and like just like breathe.
So, go ahead and roll me a perception check with advantage. But at the same time, I need you to roll me a d6.
2.
Okay.
9.
9 again.
Yeah, that was the best. Otherwise, I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay.
We have put some dice away.
So, Ellie starts to kind of channel her style of magic into your body to help you concentrate a little bit. And there is a voice that comes through, but you're hearing it like it's muffled a little bit. And they're speaking with a great calmness, but also some kind of urgency. And as you kind of focus, you look behind to a spot near a building behind Ellie, and it looks to be some kind of observatory of some sort. The building's mostly intact, and there is a figure near the stairs, the ledge there, dressed in robes, and he has these dark sunglasses on and this white hair that kind of poofs out like this. And he's like, "Have you seen her? Have you seen my daughter? Where's she gone to?"
Can you see her? Or him, sorry. Can you see him?
Can I see who? Can I look where he's looking?
Yeah.
You look back and you see the image as well of this older gentleman. Definitely human. Purple robe and dark, like, pince-nez style glasses. Hair that kind of poofs out kind of like this.
Can anyone else see that?
Yes.
I'm going to start walking towards the stranger.
You climb the stairs, and he seems to be reacting to people that are not there. And he says, he's frantically searching for some female. He says, Have you seen her?
Who are you looking for? Can you hear me?
He turns and looks directly at you, and he has that same kind of glow about him as the person that you had summoned back at the Battle of the Tent.
Okay.
And he says, I'm looking for my daughter.
Who is she?
She's a great mage. I'm teaching her, but there was some force that has been attacking the town, and I'm looking for her. She's missing.
What did she look like?
She was about this tall, and she had blonde hair, and she was wearing a white dress.
Does it look like the person that I summoned before?
No.
Where did you last see her?
She left this morning to go to the market square, but we were attacked by some dark force, and he looks off in the distance, and you see his eyes behind his glasses like grow into saucer plate styles, and you suddenly see this image, and as you're seeing this, is you're still in contact with Ellie here, and there is this marching army of people in black armor, and they are followed by 4 figures, one of them wrapped in a red cloak that you can see immediately. And you see here this figure that you've been speaking to say, as he looks on the ground in front of these soldiers, and he sees the body of the girl that he had just described. He says, "You shall take nothing else from this town," and he begins to cast something, and he points to the sky, and you see as this meteor starts descending from the sky and crashes into the town square further beyond where you guys are at.
Only they can see that?
Mm-hmm. You can see the person, but they are seeing these other images.
Okay.
And then he looks fatigued, almost like it took great effort for him to do this. And then the dust clears, and there is a man there in all black armor. Giant dragon head armor on one side, and like the rest of the dragon, like tail and all, on his right side. You can't see his face, but you can sense kind of this evil presence underneath. He looks unscathed by the damage that this meteor has done. And you see him cast something back at this person that's near you, and this person is dropped into one of the caverns underneath him, and you see them no more.
Did you see all of that?
I did. Did that happen now?
Did you guys see any of that?
I saw nothing.
I'm gonna need a minute.
Did we see all that?
No.
You just saw the figure.
Did they see the figure disappear?
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't see anything else?
They saw the figure, but they didn't see like the army or the meteor coming down or anything else.
I saw a weird old guy.
Why did we see things they didn't see?
I don't know. It's like
And did that
something
happen now,
really
or is that
tragic happened here, and it's and that horrible event is just stuck here now. Maybe that's what happened to this town.
So,
DM,
Mm-hmm.
is there any objects in the area
Make me an investigation check.
Should we tell them what we saw?
I think so. That makes sense. They probably need to see. No?
Okay.
But why did we see it and they didn't?
That's a total of 12.
Maybe it has something to do with your green.
You don't know this town well enough, so
You don't know the green word and you saw.
Maybe
anything
it
could be out
has
of place.
something to do with me being able to summon ghosts.
Maybe. But I can't
I
summon.
didn't care anyway.
But we were sharing energy.
Oh. Maybe.
I don't
I
really
don't
know.
understand how magic works.
I don't either.
Okay, the two of you, what are you talking about? What?
Well, we saw a meteor get summoned from the sky and it crashed into this evil army and murdered all of them. And then
But
there
what?
was this guy in this black armor that killed the guy that maybe you saw over here. And it was so tragic. I think that's what happened to this town. I don't know why it happened to this town. But that
Could you
man felt
describe
very evil.
the armors or any of these people more?
Black dragon.
I don't know
Armor.
what the army's armor looked like. What does the army's armor look like?
like full plate that's black, completely black.
Black and thick.
That's not a very good description.
It
I mean,
looks-
it worked for me.
Really small.
They look like that bad credit and just got out of jail.
The meteor hit them, but the guy in the weird dragon armor
Cut it out. You don't
lived.
need to.
It was very traumatic, and I don't know why we saw that. And we still don't know which way to go.
Okay, so you're saying
No man, so bad.
No. He had
Same.
fallen.
you've seen an army.
Of dead people. Well, they weren't dead when they were in. It was like
Right.
an after image
They had
of a very tragic moment in time. Black,
Does
thick armor.
any of what they're describing to me sound familiar?
Go ahead and make me a history check.
Big meteors. The guy was looking for his daughter. She was dead. In the dead movie.
Would I be able to help him at all, being fairly well read?
You can give assistance, I say, if you are helping Marquies, with trying to recall with the descriptors that Ellie has given you guys.
Sure. Yeah, I'll give it
So
advantage.
Advantage? Okay.
to you.
Doesn't matter. I rolled a 15.
15. Something about the gentleman that you saw, as well as both Ellie and Asher saying that they saw him summon a meteor from the sky, as well as the description of the man in black, with dragon head on the shoulders. Something seems like you might have read it at some point in the city library when you were possibly studying the Great Calamities.
Okay. Well, what you're describing sounds familiar in the records about great calamities, but that's really all I've got on this.
Is it quieter up here, Asher?
A little.
Do you want to?
Still a little shaken up on what we saw.
I didn't think that you could look into the past like that.
You know, could.
It's very strange.
You done that before?
No.
You never have. But I've never been this far from home.
Well, I wasn't ever allowed to come here. It's not that far from home. Although I'm starting to understand why Father told me to avoid this place.
It doesn't seem like a safe place.
No.
We need to get here and gone and not my mother.
We should find maybe this crater that guy's body fell into would be a good place to start.
Maybe he has the item we need.
He looked very important.
He was very.
He's
Strong
cast a
and
very
magical.
big spell that killed a lot of people. And I've learned that violence makes you a good leader.
That's a thing.
I'm not sure that's a good lesson.
No,
And
she's right.
I learned it from all of you.
Din, how do you feel about that?
Violence isn't good, but it does stuff. This thing's
Write
done.
that down. That could be in the next book you write. Well, you should write something.
He's not the writer, he is the
Subject.
subject
Right.
because his
Thoughts.
life is so fascinating and remarkable.
So you look behind you at the building. Out of most of the buildings in this area, this one is still seemingly intact with all four walls and doors. So, like I said, it looks like an observatory of some sort.
Like,
It's got a
Like
big dome on top of it, like
an astrologer.
an astronomy.
Is there like a
observation.
telescope we can see, or is it?
Not that you can see, but the dome itself up top is closed.
So this place is mostly intact?
Mostly intact, yep.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay, I will follow. Seems like the place.
She just look. She sees something in the corner of her eye, and she's like, "What everyone has been?"
We might
Alright.
be safest in here for now.
Buildings are safe.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much time has passed since the
Since the Ochi fight, probably.
because I have 3 hit points on my mage only, so that's 3 hours.
Oh.
So I don't know how much time has passed since then.
You guys
I know-
definitely spent probably 3 hours just observing the cathedral upstairs and digging into stuff there, and then finding Asher's mom, and then making your way down to this area. It's been some time.
Okay.
So you, Ellie, you go up to the front doors, and they are this really thick oaken door with metal hinges. Seems like it's gonna take you some time to pull these open. Well, if you get some help from your party members, you could probably yank them open.
I kind of give one a half-hearted pull, and then I look at Asher and I'm like, "You're really strong. Could you help me?"
I can try.
Okay.
Oh.
No, you're definitely stronger than Ellie. So
Yeah, we get her when I'm done.
You're so strong and muscular. Thank you.
Kisses like that.
So you open up the doors, and immediately that kind of sealed smell hits you. Most of the stuff in here, though, is intact, minus some of the glass displays. But there are... It seems like this building was at one point in time perhaps a museum as well. For other things, as well as an observatory.
Maybe you're looking for something in here.
Maybe. Wish Alexander was here. He'd know a lot more about all this stuff. He's a lot more read than myself.
Who's Alexander?
You met him at the bookstore.
The
And
one
the
who...
cubby hole.
Oh! That guy! Oh, I liked him.
He liked Marquies, I guess.
I think he did too.
I
But
didn't
of
understand
course
that.
he likes Marquies. He's very talented.
Well, yes, he's well read. He knows all of his cases.
Hmm.
I think he would know what this place is.
If I meet him again, I should quiz him. I'm learning a lot about Marquies. I've already almost finished one whole book.
1 of 6?
Yes, I have a lot of reading to do.
Is there anything interesting in, like, this museum?
Immediately, there's a pedestal on the front, broken glass, and there is this stone in front of you, pale in color, and it says "Stone from Luna" on the plaque.
I'm being loud, I'm sorry. Okay,
Is it a
done.
moonstone?
Is that the stone you need?
Oh.
Are we trying to evolve criteria?
Yeah.
Go up to it and see if it whispers to you.
Is that whisper from me?
No, the stone does not whisper to
It
you.
doesn't
but-
whisper to me.
It's not Martel.
But yeah, I mean, the fact that this stone is claiming to be from the moon is kind of crazy. I mean, nobody that you know of has ever been able to go to the moon.
The fact that it's on a pedestal makes me want it. So I'm going to go up and try and grab it.
Absolutely. You certainly can. Like I said, the glass is a little broken, so you kind of gotta roll up your sleeve a little bit not to cut yourself on the edges, but...
Do I notice her trying to grab for this?
Yeah.
Becky, you may not want to touch that with your hands.
Whatever, Dad. And I go up anyway.
You'll damage it. It'll lose value. Also, it might hurt you.
You shouldn't
You
take
don't
it.
know of any of the stuff here.
You shouldn't take it, Becky. This is its home. It belongs here.
I use Firebolt to blast away some of the sharp glass at the bottom.
Okay.
Or you can take it because you're a criminal.
You're not wrong.
Good thing Marquies only arrests murderers.
I don't do the arresting.
Some of these books have lied.
Sometimes
What
I
about
might
the time you were in a
apprehend
deadly
some
knife fight with an assailant? Was that true? You nearly died.
Me nearly dying, that was the stretch. But the fight did happen. More than once.
Did you really say all of those amazingly witty things?
What?
Oh,
What
that's
are they
so
writing in these books?
Have you not read them?
No, I'm kind of busy.
You should. They flatter you.
Maybe someday in retirement. I don't know.
But anyway, there is a number of sections in here. Like I said, it is very museum-like, and there are other things on pedestals and even some tapestries hanging up on the wall and different objects behind glass, kind of sort of thing.
Ooh, ain't good set.
Go ahead and okay, so there are exhibits off to the left and to the right of this main entryway. There is the main thoroughfare that leads down as well. So you've got your choice of going either left, right, or forward in here.
I mean, I like, shiny things or anything that I think might look magical or informative. There's a way of detecting such things. Oh, that's true. Hey, guys want to wait like 10 minutes?
Why?
I need this cast a spell.
Can't you just do that?
No, oh my god, it's in a book.
What is it? I don't
I don't know.
Okay,
Just
but-
told me.
Is there something here that's pretty and catches my attention?
Besides me?
Besides Asher?
I mean, like I said, there are a couple of different exhibits that you could go into.
I'm gonna wander away.
To the left, right, or forward?
1 and 4 left, 2 and 5 forward, 3 and 6 right. 5
So which way are you going?
forward.
Forward. So you kind of step down a couple of steps, and you go forward. And the first thing in this particular section actually tells, it's got like this small model that you initially see, and it looks like some kind of boat of some sort, but it's completely like encapsulated at the top and looks very foreign. And it says on the plaque that it's on, it says the spacefaring vessel, the Lunar Whale.
Becky! Becky, I found out how they got to space!
I hop over to it.
Okay. You see this tiny, it's a model, what looks exactly like I had described, encapsulated barge, airship, something like that. Very foreign looking, and it says spacefaring vessel, the Lunar Whale.
This is just a model.
But it means that it was real once.
Oh, that's a
Okay, whatever. They put it on a pedestal, so I'll take the handle of my dagger and I'll start busting at the glass to get to it.
Becky!
Becky's a thug.
I put my hand on her shoulder. Becky, stealing isn't nice.
It's not stealing. They're all dead.
It's still stealing. This is its home. It belongs here. If they're all dead, it's just grave robbery.
Yeah, it's not silly. It's grave robbery.
It's potato, and I keep on smashing at the glass.
You make the spirits angry.
I keep smashing at the glass.
Okay.
Becky, those things belong in a museum.
Indiana.
Of which this is one.
I would love to be the insurance.
It's so large. Where are you even going
I
to
wish
keep
I-
it?
Yeah, the model itself is about this big to hold in your hands, and
You can't put it in my bag. I won't take stolen goods.
What if we switch bags?
No. I like the big bag. It's got all my books in it.
You're being very unfair about that.
You're trying to steal. Becky, that's rude.
I continue to loot, she said. I would like to continue to loot.
Except for the leather touches. It's true. Fine. I'll leave it here. But you know what? No one's ever going to see it. It's not in a museum. It's in a crypt.
Will you take it to a museum if you take it from here?
Sure.
make me a deception check versus insight.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Oh, perfect. Let's see if I can roll decent. Oh!
Keep it a mystery.
Deception, you asked?
Yep.
No. 13.
23.
You absolutely know that Becky is lying.
I'll take it and make sure it gets to a museum. Then we're both happy.
Whatever.
But I won't be doing the thieving. You'll have to break the glass.
Why are you enabling her now?
I've given you a gift because you're my friend, but I don't know what to get Becky. Becky seems to like
So
felony.
you give her thievery. Yeah.
Becky seems to like felony. You like things you could make into potions. I'm just hitting both of your interests.
What do we all like?
Yeah, what do I like?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a bear to wrestle.
And
Yeah, I think Milos would cross that. All right.
Did I end?
Cross that one off the list. Yeah, I mean, Becky smashes away the glass, and
Put it in my bag.
so you pick it up, and it's got some heft to it.
Why is it so heavy?
I examine it and start playing with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Should have Santa shake it a little.
you shake it a little bit. There are parts inside that sound like they are moving.
Can I look at it and see whether it's a type of metal that I recognize?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make me an investigation.
Well, that's a 17 on a die. Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
20 dirty.
The metal on the outside is what they would call meteorite metal. You've seen it. It's rare.
This is super rare. This is from space.
I would
Oh my
think
god,
that's
is it worth money?
Absolutely.
Hey, of
Metal
course
on
it
it would
isn't.
be.
It is worth being in a museum. A very expensive museum.
So, if hypothetically the museum were to offer us money,
It'd be a lot of money they'd
what would
offer
that
us.
value be?
A lot.
We wouldn't take money for it. We donate it out of the
We'll
goodness
only
of our
have to
heart.
offer
Yeah, we
it
just...
to a heart
We
problem.
don't need money for this. This is for the good of people knowing about our history.
Speak for
Is this
yourself.
our history? I'm not from
People need
space.
money.
But it's history of our world.
This is Space World.
No, it's the history of someone else's world.
Yeah, this
It's
is...
still.
Our world needs money.
We don't need any money, Becky. We have plenty of money.
I have 10 gold.
I pull out 2 platinum out of my bag and hand it to her.
Go ahead and mark down on the overall gold that you have.
Wait, what?
You only have gold. You don't have platinum.
Oh,
so.
I hand her 40 gold.
Okay.
I'm poor now. I don't have any good. I don't have any good gold yet.
I pull it out of my boot. Here you go, Becky. I didn't know that you didn't have any money.
Anyone
I
looking
do
at her
have
can tell she
money.
doesn't have money.
Well, I will take that.
Okay, perfect. I'll put the ship in my bag.
Okay. It barely fits through the pocket hole size because, like I said,
What she said.
it's like I said, it's also hefty. So you almost have to have somebody like Becky actually help you lift it up and put it into the satchel. So you have 1 lunar whale model. Becky, you also have a moon rock, so make sure that you put that in your inventory. But yeah, the rest of you, what are you doing? Well, this is happening. By the way, that as you started to attempt to ritually cast detect magic, that definitely broke that for you, so you'll have to start again.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone seems busy with shit, so I'm just gonna
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Becky, are you my friend now?
Wander in a different direction.
Which one? Left or right?
Right.
Right? Okay. So you wander off to the right of where everyone is, and there is a wall between you, of course. You wander into this one, and the first thing that you see is this beautiful tapestry, and there is 2 people on this tapestry. You see a man in this kind of white and bluish armor, completely white hair. He's got a crown on his head, and you also see this blonde woman with her hair pulled back, and she has on kind of this pinkish, pink and white style dress, and they're kind of standing close. She also has a crown. And at the bottom of the tapestry, you see that it reads King and Queen of Baron.
I don't see that. But
Well, never mind. You can't read. Forgot about that. But there are words underneath.
okay.
That's the
Nope.
first thing that you see.
Nope. See right by it.
Okay.
Can't read.
That's why I'm reading Marquies' books to her.
She dumb or she can't read?
I don't know. She just asked. I don't even know if she can't read. She just asked if I'd read the books to her.
Becky disappeared.
That's so adorable.
But you see that there is
She's going to steal my shit.
Children of souls.
there is like this long gold, bronze plaque, and it has a lot of names on it. Seems, well, like I said, there's
Okay,
words.
next thing.
There's words. There's words on it. It's a lot of words.
Yeah, this place is useless for me. Just gotta keep wandering.
Oh, I think Asher would probably look at like Marquise and be like, should I follow her? She's
Who?
the little one with wings.
Sorry.
She's just
Oh,
she
you
just went that way
you
by
should.
herself.
She has the tendency of breaking things and
Like
wrestling creatures.
Oh yeah, we don't want to know what kind of creatures might be down here that she could get herself in trouble with.
Just think she might need help. She shouldn't be alone.
Wait, are you asking like on a different kind of level, or do you mean like?
I just don't know if she should be left alone to herself. She might break something. She likes to punch things.
That's true. That's probably a good idea. Make sure she doesn't like knock this whole place down on top of us.
Yeah, I think that probably be good.
Dang, she's got away with it.
Or wrestle a fucking ghost bear or some shit.
A ghost bear. She is very focused on bears.
You should please go help her. I have to make sure that I'm nearby Becky so she doesn't commit any more theft.
She just seems to be Becky, yeah. So Asher would probably follow Din, just to keep an eye on her.
So you turn the corner and you see this tapestry as well. You can read it. It says the King and Queen of Baron. You're not really sure what a Baron is. Yeah, you're not really sure off the top of your head what it is. But you do go over to where Din is standing, and she's like looking at this long epitaph of names, and you go over there, and she's like, "This place is worthless." And
What does this say, Din? I don't. This bronze plaque. What do you see?
Is it in common?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do I see?
at the top, it says it has a bunch of names on it, and it says to the heroes who fought Zeromus. This epitaph is in remembrance of all of those heroes who gave their lives, as well as the warriors of light who defeated the ultimate evil.
What was the name on that? Was it Eptis?
Zeromus.
Zeromus.
Yep, Zeromus.
What was the lady who, or the person that told us about the Warriors of Light? Who was that?
That was Mother Matoya.
Oh, I would say it did. Just here, it's talking about the Warriors of Light. Isn't that what Mother Matoya called us?
I wasn't paying attention.
Neither was I. That's why I asked you.
Oh, what?
We might need one of the smarter people over here. I can just read.
What?
Just here for looks. Do you think Ellie would know? This is talking about the Heroes of Light and Zeromus. I assume. I don't know if that is the person that summoned me, Daria, or the person in armor. But this is honoring them.
Yeah, I'd go talk to Ellie. I don't know shit.
Okay, cool. I'll just be like, hey, Ellie, Do you want to send someone who knows about the Warriors of Light? We have the Gary. You are.
Oh yeah.
Gary.
Her ears like that. Asher. The Warriors of Light. That's what we are.
Yeah, there's previous people.
Well, that makes sense because the Warriors of Light help with the calamities. I think, right? So there were more of those than in the past.
We were, given the title of Heroes of Light, when we fought Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe all of the
those
corrupted
crystals
aeons
give us that stuff.
are the start of another calamity.
That doesn't sound great.
We're gonna die.
Probably.
They always die.
Oh.
I think.
Maybe you
Well,
will.
hopefully they make a plaque with our names on it.
I don't want to be a plague.
And that's kind of cool.
I mean, Din thinks that's pretty cool. She can't read it, but she thinks it's cool.
What do you mean she can't read it? Is it too high up?
Yeah, I don't know. It's up here. She's not very tall, but
Well, you should have picked her up to help her.
I'll pick her up. Din.
No.
Can you read it now, Din?
I can't read it.
Oh, she can't read it.
Oh, she might not know common.
It's dusty. I don't know. It's dusty and musty down here.
Is it an old form of common? Maybe.
I mean, it really is, but I mean, it's readable.
It's legible. She just can't read it.
Becky, put that down.
What? I wasn't touching anything, and I dropped whatever. I'm gonna go over to where Asher and all that are. Mostly because of Asher, but
It's Asher and Din.
yeah, mostly because of Asher. And I just kind of want to examine what they're reading and stuff.
Yeah, so again, you see this tapestry of these two individuals, the king and queen of Baron. And you also see this epitaph to heroes who fought in the Zero Mist War and to the Warriors of Light.
How big is that second thing? Where is it? What is it?
The epitaph?
Yeah.
It's like one of those bronze plates that, are pretty big. There's quite a few names on it.
Does the word Baron hold any meaning to you?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Hold on. Yeah. What? 9.
Not really, no. It
Okay.
could be more than likely after seeing the tapestry, it's probably some old nation
Mhm.
that doesn't exist in this area anymore anyway.
Mhm.
When I read, do any of the names ring a bell?
Go ahead and give me a history check.
You went left, right? Right. You went right?
6.
Yeah, no, none of the names really seem to hit any.
Well, none of these people are important. I don't know why they made a plaque for that.
Still useless stuff.
Yeah.
Is there anything else wrong?
Yeah, there is at the end of this particular row a number of weapons hanging in a barred display case.
There we go. Alright, so.
I'm gonna commit thievery.
Ellie doesn't know about the bar weapons.
Not yet. She's still in the middle with the rest of you.
Should we go with them?
Oh, I went left, by the way.
You went left? Okay.
Yeah,
We'll get to you in a second here.
that's fine. I am going to turn to Din and say, okay, normally I wouldn't even deal with you, but like, look at that shit. We need each other. Let's do this.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. I want to look for like any weak points or locks or anything that might be broken.
Okay. So this display case is, like I said, behind, like, in the wall itself, and has a layer of, like, glass and then bars. So,
Okay.
go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okay. Alright, organize my dice like I normally do. I blame my nephew. Oh. That's a 7.
We're all rolling really low.
You're not really sure how these items got put behind this bar, because you look along the wall and see if there's any kind of, like, way to, like, open the case, if there is some kind of, like, locking mechanism. If there is, it's hidden really well in this wall.
Mm-hmm.
Metal.
Okay, well, as backup plan, I'm going to shoot Ray of Frost at it at the bars to try and weaken the metal.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Wait, is it just bars?
What's that?
Is it just bars?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Nothing like in the, like how big is space?
Not a big space. There's probably enough to put, like, the bars are, like, really close together. Like, you could squeeze fingers in, but not much more.
2 ice damage. Or cold damage.
So as you do that, your Ray of Frost bounces off of these bars back at you, and you take 2 frost damage, or 2 ice damage. Or 2 cool damage.
What? So there's bars, and then there's like weapons beyond.
Behind the bars.
Can I just try to see if I can like pull the bars down, or like?
Go ahead and give me, call it an athletics.
Okay. Yeah. 23.
So you grip on and you start hearing a groan. Roll me a d6.
No.
As you do, there's a little bit of electricity that crackles from the bars themselves, and you take 1 lightning damage.
Ooh, tickles.
Could my snake fit through this hole?
Yes? I would say yes.
Okay, I'm gonna morph into my snake.
This is the first time that any of you have seen this. So, you see as Din's body starts to kind of crack and bend in really weird ways, and eventually she slithers down and looks exactly like Dirk.
Oh, this is God's damn fucking weird.
So you slip through the bars then?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, you slip to the other side of the bars, and you land on the other side. You see now that there had been 3, like, weapons on this back, but you now look around, and this seems to be a back room where they stored things.
So there's more stuff?
There was more stuff
Is there
than
any...
just the bars.
Is there, like, doors that I can see, or whatever way to get out?
There is off to the right, like towards the what would be the center area. So this looks like they had more things, more crates back here, and they just had these weapons on the wall as part of the display.
Okay, I'll, like, unmorph and then go to the door and see if I can get that open.
Okay, so you guys see Din as she morphs back into her familiar form, and she like immediately like looks off to her left and starts going that way.
Oh, there's a door over here.
You saw she was a snake, right? Did she do that before?
She didn't see anything. She's in the middle.
Oh. Who's there? Becky?
It's Becky, yeah.
Becky, she was a snake. She tell you she
Yeah,
could do that?
I know. It's fucking weird.
Is that like a thing
Anyway,
that like she can do? Like clearly? Like is that her people thing? You know more about her. You hate her.
No. I know for a fact that Bria don't fucking turn into snakes on a whim.
But she
I don't know what
clearly
the
did.
fuck is up with her. Anyway, I'm going to go to my right, opposite of Din or whatever.
Well, you follow her to the left, because
Right.
she looked left. And because she
Okay.
she morphed and was looking at the back wall at the weapons, and then she saw this this entranceway to her left.
To my left then.
Yeah.
I will try and find where she's going.
Okay. So you actually you move into like the center area, and you see Marquies and Ellie still looking at some of the other pedestals and stuff here. And then to your right, looks like there was like one of those old-fashioned turnstiles. Like we're talking like what was the New York Carnival?
World's Fair?
Yeah, World's Fair style turnstiles to keep people from, going past. And you look beyond and you do see a door off to the right, past the turnstiles.
I guess I'll push against the turnstile, see if they turn.
It does not.
Is there any other, like, often next to a turnstile there'll be, like, a door? Is there anything like that I might be able to bust open?
Make me an investigation check. Or, you know what, perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, I know, right? Perception is cool.
Well, you don't have to see much. There's not really a door off to the side, but you do look down and to your right, and it says pay fare with an arrow pointing to like this little slot in like a metal box next to you.
What does the fare say? Does it have a price?
It doesn't have a denomination of anything on it. It just says pay fare.
Oh. I don't know. Could I just try and melt the bars of the turnstile?
You certainly can.
Okay.
What are you using?
It's stuck in here.
Becky's gonna melt the bars and you're gonna be stuck in here.
Toss me a card.
Oh boy.
Hell, I'll use my third level slot and use Scorpion Ray on the bar.
Jesus balls. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Hold on. Let me pick up some. Do I need to roll to attack on it?
No, it's stationary. You don't need to roll to hit.
Okay.
My dice is rolling.
Am I using a Nokian point to do
No, I'm not.
Oh my god.
Let's see, that would be 22 points of damage. Fire damage, yeah.
Okay. So your rays hit this completely metal piece of equipment, and it starts to heat up and glow from the fire of it. And as it does, you see like those like bars that stick out and keep you from going. They start to like fold down, on this one, and then they cools, and they're stuck together like this.
Oh, worth it.
So this turnstile, this there are others, but this particular turnstile is locked.
Is it full? A full body one?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hop over it?
No. It
This
is.
is like those ones like when you go into like a New York subway.
Yeah, it is full body, like I said, World's Fair, like...
Becky? This box says pay fair. Do you think maybe that would help it move?
Not anymore.
Truth.
That's just a suggestion.
It's a goodwill donation.
If you don't want to pay your own
surprised.
money, why don't you just break open the box to see if there's money inside?
Wow, I'm actually impressed that came from you.
So you want me to steal to give back?
It's not stealing, you're just moving it to another box.
It's just accounting. It's a debit and credit.
Your ethics are so wildly skewed. I don't even know where they start or end.
Truthfully,
I have to agree with Becky on this one.
I'm adapting them to fit in more with all of you. So really, your
How does this
ethics are
adapt to fit
skewed.
with anyone other than Becky?
Well, I'm learning from all of you, and today I'm learning from Becky.
Do not learn from Becky.
Okay, one moment. We're gonna hop over to Milos, who's the only one who went over to the left side here. So, right away, Milos, you see a like plaque sign or a evidence sign. It says the fall of Imperial Baron.
I'm assuming I've never heard of Baron before.
You could you're pretty well educated. You can make me a history check if you'd like to.
I definitely can. You try to say, well, keep rolling 4. That's only a 5.
Your nephew's not 4, is he? Because that'd be a really weird coincidence.
I mean, you both rolled 4. You just keep rolling 4.
No. The nephew that you're babysitting, he's not 4, is he? Because that'd be weird.
No, he's 2.5.
Oh, okay. That'd be really weird. Anyway. Baron just doesn't... I mean, you're well learned enough that this is probably a country from some time ago, but you're not really familiar with which one.
Does a plaque have like a picture associated with it, like showing anything?
Yeah, there was an old tapestry that was hanging above, and it looks like it was caught in fire at some point in time, but saved and kept for, historical purposes. And give me a moment here. Let me pull up that image. The crest itself looks like it's got a shield that has 3 different colors of red on it, and there is some kind of bird in the center, as well as a helmet below that, like it's a bird centered on top of a helmet. So,
Looking past the tapestry and black, what else do I see?
so you see a lot of black armor, and then like suits of black armor, and like one of the suits in particular is seemingly more well guarded than the others. It has this definite magic aura around it. You can immediately sense it. Like, it's powerful enough that without even like doing any kind of detect magic, you feel a repelling force once you get too close. There was some kind of velvet ropes that would keep people from, getting too close to the display at some point in time, so they probably never felt it, but the closer that you get to it, like, it literally pushes you back. And this armor is probably the darkest out of all of them, has, like, this really dark horned style of helmet that covers most of the face except for the eye slits in the mouth. Even then, it has this really dark aura kind of coming off of it.
Does it just have any dragon visage? Just sound similar. I mean, I don't know if they specifically described it, but from the description you gave of the fight before.
No, this armor is definitely different.
Okay, but it's like a dark, like, negative kind of...
Not negative, just darkness. Not like...
Not like spooky ooky.
Yeah, not like foreboding and all of these death motifs or anything like that. Just a darker aura on it.
Okay. Is it like heavy plate metal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it is plate mail.
Okay, so it's definitely something that I could use. Okay. I will announce that and say, hey, I'm getting some weird vibes from some black armor in here, some magical vibes. If anyone, perhaps Asher, would like to come check it out, I can help identify which one it is. But I will move on from that one.
So besides that particular armor, you move on more towards the end, and you also see another tapestry. And this tapestry is actually showing like these ships sailing through the air. There are... It is, like I said, a woven tapestry. And it depicts, like, these 5 airships, especially, flying in tight formation. Kind of like a flock of birds would. So some type of skill in flying these particular airships. Double check here. And these particular knights were known as the Crimson Knights.
The suits of armor that I just saw, or the airships?
Yeah, the knights that are depicted on the airships.
Oh, okay. Crimson.
Mm-hmm.
Crimson Knight as in, like, time of day, or night as in...
Knight as in title.
Okay. Have I heard of Crimson Knight? Is that a familiar title to me?
You can make a history check.
I can certainly try. See if I roll better than Oh, that's really good. That'd be 20 dirty.
So you recall coming across a information when studying old lore on the cataclysms and those involved in it. And one of the earlier cataclysms had a very elite squad of knights when airships were a common thing, or at least more common than they are now, as it takes a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of patience, and a lot of knowledge to build an airship now. So most people just don't do it because it's a risky venture. Plus, sailing too close to the mist, you could encounter fiends, and then that's a lot of money down the drain. But these particular knights, the Crimson Knights, were this country baron's elite knights, and they were mean. They were not the good sort of knights that you would expect. They did subjugate surrounding countries. They also were who the King of Baron would call upon to, or the old King of Baron would call upon to do, like, really dirty jobs, such as, like, assassinations, as well as any type of, like, elimination of other elite units from other places. So they were the ones to do the dirty jobs. And you remember two of the captains' names that were the most fearsome, and one of them was Cecil the Dark Knight and Cain the Dragoon.
Hey, Cecil the Dark Knight, and what was the other one?
Cain
Fucking
the Dragoon.
Okay. So knowing that these tapestries were depicting the fall of the Baron, the country, would I know that the Crimson Knights helped, like, lead to the fall? But I wouldn't necessarily know any history.
Not of the country, no, but of the knights is the knowledge that you were able to bring up.
Okay. I will. Is there anything else in this hallway? Otherwise, I'll head back.
Yeah, not really. But you see that you now hear as magic is being discharged beyond, and you hear, like, the groaning of metal, and you go forward a few steps and, like, look to your right, and you see that Becky has launched some kind of magic at this metal construct in front of her.
Well, seeing as she just mutilated this metal, but it's still hot, I will say, you want me to try and bend the bars at least so they're, being hot but malleable, right?
And Ellie points out that it says pay fair here and has her whole conversation as well now that you are within earshot.
Oh, yeah, why don't we just pay? I mean, I could have hurt myself, bending the bars.
Fine, I'll,
I tried to bend the bars, they didn't. They just shocked me.
Those other bars, yeah.
Oh, are they the same bars?
No, you were on the display. Yeah, this is the turnstile.
I just motioned at this.
I'll put the gold in there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you hear like this mechanical clicking, and then the turnstile unlocks, so that you can pass through.
Yeah, I'll push through.
Okay. And then you hear it lock again.
Anyway, I'm gonna go over to the door.
You see, Din has been standing there, like, watching you behind this counter, as on the other side of the door, it was just, like, a simple latch that you had to... But like, you look and see that there were a bunch of latches. Like, this door was locked for a reason. But yeah, you're just standing there watching everything kind of happen and having a good old time of it.
I did my part.
Yep.
That was the door.
So is it locked from my side or from your side?
It was definitely locked from, like, to keep people from your side from getting in the back. And it's one of those doors that look exactly like the wall. So you had to know where... This was an extremely difficult door to get through, but I didn't expect Din to morph into a snake and go on the other side of it. So you guys could have found it, but it would have been more difficult than Din just hopping on the other side of it. So what do the rest of you do? Do you pay...
You want to go and look at that armor?
And I could. I like armor. Make armor. Be interesting to see
Becky
that.
said that everyone here is dead, so it's not really stealing. So I won't judge you if you take it.
Oh, no, she won't.
Okay.
I feel like we just explained to you that you should not use her as influence. But anyway, it wouldn't be a bad idea to look. It sounded like
armor's armor.
He
What
just
is
scolded me,
described.
and then he told you it wasn't a bad idea. So now I don't know
I
what's
said
going
to
to
look at
wrong.
it, not to take it. That almost sounded like it might be what you saw. You would know you've seen it from the vision.
Let's go look at it.
Yeah, we can check it out.
Okay. So Asher and Ellie go off to check out the dark armor on the left side of the displays.
Question.
Yeah.
So knowing the names of two of the Crimson Knights, would I know what their armor might be, and if it matches the armor that's here?
The dark armor that you saw did say Dark Knight Cecil's armor.
Okay. So I would relay that information. It belonged to the leader of the Crimson Knights.
Huh. Leader, you say?
They were bad people. So, might be cursed, question mark. I definitely got some dark aura from it, but not like gonna kill you immediately, but probably not great.
Well, not immediately. You'll get to die later.
Yeah.
Have I heard of Dark Knights?
No. Absolutely not. Not in this neck of the woods.
Does anyone have Identify? To know more about this armor?
You have no wizards in your group.
Nope.
We just know this is magic.
Yep.
But maybe we can find someone who can help us if we want to take it.
Let's go look at it. What do we know if we see it?
Yeah, so immediately...
Do you recognize it?
You don't recognize the armor, not from the vision.
dragon with the... Okay.
Nope. I mean, it does have like these kind of spiked
Really cool pauldrons.
shoulder pauldrons, and then like this kind of differently spiked horns in the area, and then it looks like it has a slot for your face. And then, like I said, it's half plate, so half plate, so it is different pieces of the armor to complete a set.
I don't know much about armor, but this is quite beautiful.
It is very nicely made.
The dark color would look very nice with your white hair.
Oh, thank you. I wish I could make armor this nicely. My dad could. I can't.
Oh, you're very talented. You just need to learn more skills.
Yeah.
I think you could do this one day.
Maybe if we bring this, we could show it to him. He could be inspired by it. I don't know.
And then we can donate it to a museum. Like the ship.
Yes. Like the ship.
So you guys get close to the armor, and again, you both feel this repulsion from getting like up next to it. So there is some kind of magical barrier
Maybe
keeping
it
you
doesn't
from
want
getting
to be
closer.
taken. It feels very powerful.
It does not want to.
I wonder if you were to touch it, what it would do.
Can we reach out and try to touch it?
It's like a magnet. When you put your hand up to it, it's like north and south,
Like a
or
repel.
north and north pushing against each other.
Maybe this Cecil was the only one that could wear it.
Possibly.
No, it's not the armor that's repelling you. There's a field around the armor.
Oh, there's a
How close can we get to it? Like inches?
So it's in this kind of think like a square case,
Okay.
and like it's acting like glass basically. So the armor is in
Like a
the
protective-
display. Yeah.
If I was to swing at the field, what would happen? Can I try that out?
You certainly can.
Yeah.
As you do, your sword kind of glances off and is repelled as well. So Nothing to hurt you or anything, but it glances off.
Maybe there's a way to turn off the magic.
Do you think Becky would know? She's the most magic.
Becky,
What?
do you know how to turn off a magical barrier?
What if I could have?
Okay, never mind. Maybe if we go underneath.
I was thinking, can Milos go under?
Milos, can you come dig us a hole?
Oh my god.
Are we on Earth? Like, are we on ground?
So you're on like a marble style flooring, so it's definitely stone layered. But underneath they're probably earth.
Well, my options are I can move Earth, I can change the color of stone, and make it hard to walk on. But I can't. When I touch the ground, I can't really move this. Unless we have a shovel, we can dig through. I don't really have anything. I'll start casting firebolts at the ground and see if it does any damage.
Yeah, I mean it just kind of bounces off the marble flooring.
Yeah. Yep. This is all I got. Sorry, guys.
If I attack the marble, can I crack the marble to expose the earth underneath?
Yeah, I mean you could. A sword's not a good tool for that. If you had a pickaxe, you certainly could.
I have daggers. I mean, I could try and cast Shatter, but I don't know if that would actually help. Probably not with it. I mean, this could be some real cool magic armor, but I don't have a way to dispel the magic.
You can mold earth with stone.
No, you can use. There's a certain spell for stone molding.
You can choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range, and that fits within a 5-foot cube.
Yeah, but it says you have to target loose earth and then excavate it, but then the stone, I can target it and make it difficult. So, it specifically talks about the different parts. I think shape stone or stone shape or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
stone shape would be the spell you're looking for. And I don't know. I was like, I don't know if you're quite high enough to
No, at the higher level.
take that spell just yet.
Or third or fourth. But I can try and cast some magic at it to maybe weaken the force. I mean, I don't
Would
know.
any
what
of
else to
Din's
try.
creatures know how to break stone? Are they strong enough?
They're very tiny. Snake. I have a little mini dragon.
Who is paying money besides Becky to go on the other side of the turnstile while these guys are checking out the armor? You're already over there, Din. What are you doing, Marquies?
Hopefully keeping an eye on them.
Feeling stressed out that everyone wants to try and steal shit that's being protected by magical barriers, of which I'm pretty sure will kill us if we try to do too much.
Let's have fun.
I really want to. I want to look around some more. Is there? I don't even know. I just feel like there's something that we're missing here, but.
Yeah, that armor.
I don't know. I want to ask almost some shit
Ask
from
away.
Monster of the Week where there's what is hiding or some shit here, right?
I mean, you can certainly give an investigation, but where are you doing the investigating at? Are you going on the other side of the turnstile and checking out the door that Din and Becky are, or are you staying on this side of the turnstile?
You know what? I feel like I probably should go over there just to make sure they don't get in too much extra trouble. So, screw it. I'll drop a coin in.
Okay.
Toss a coin.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm plugging that coin in.
So you drop. Oh, go ahead.
Which coin is it? A copper, a silver, a gold coin?
I think I right now only have. We'll throw gold in there.
Cool. Yeah, it immediately unlocks for you, and you go beyond, and so you and Din and Becky are in this back room. Like I said, the door, as you look at it, looks like sheer. Like you wouldn't have found this door very easily on this side. But inside this particular area, it's like a small storage closet. Not very big, but there's a number of crates in here. And as you guys look, there are 2 small chests, 2 large crates, and there are... go ahead and make your investigation check while you're in here.
Uh, 14.
So, you see a device on this side that is being powered by some kind of crystal that is kind of floating there. It's some kind of aspected crystal. You're not really sure which. But it is definitely feeding power to a number of things, and there is like some writing to probably describe what it's doing, but it's not in common.
What is it?
It is not a language that any of you can speak right now.
What is it? Is it on like a plaque?
It's on like a wall, like in a box, and think of like a power box kind of style.
Is the writing engraving?
The writing is like engraved into the metal box itself.
Would like to take a sheet of paper from my journal and
do a rubbing?
Yeah.
Okay. Becky, you said you were...
Oh, I was about to say I would cast, comprehend languages, but whatever. You can do what you want.
I mean, you do what you want, but we still don't know what this language is.
I mean, whatever. I'm going to check out one of these chests.
Okay. So you're making a rubbing. You're checking out one of the chests. What are you doing, Dan?
Probably checking out the chest.
Check out chest, so you both get a chest. So you can make your rubbing. You can add that to your item list, wherever you may. And Dan and Becky, go ahead and... Are you guys just trying to open these chests?
Are they locked?
They are definitely locked if you do try them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and wedge mine open.
Are you using like your dagger?
Yeah, I'll use my dagger to kind of pry it open.
Go ahead and make me we'll just call it a straight strength as you are trying to pry this chest open.
Okay. This is strength check. 15.
15. You manage to start to pry, but it is definitely locked. Like I said, it's a small chest, and you get it to kind of groan a little bit, but it's locked.
I think I begin to whine and say, "Someone please don't help me."
Din, what are you doing with your chest?
No, I'll go over there and see what I can do.
What are you trying to do? I mean, it seems about as locked as your chest was.
Should we break them?
Yeah.
What are you using to break said chest?
Well, I'm gonna kick it. I have no tools.
It is a small iron banded chest. I mean, it has wood, but it is it's like a tiny little lockbox. You go to kick it and it hurts your foot when you do, and it doesn't really give.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I'm going to cast a ray of frost on it, see if I can weaken the wood, make it brittle.
I wonder who has it. Never. Okay, so give me a second. Marquies, you've gotten your rubbing. What are you doing now?
I'm wondering what the fuck they're doing kicking boxes.
Yeah, you see them kicking a chest, and you start seeing as Becky is starting to form a spell.
Why are you doing this? What are you doing?
Won't open.
For stuff? Oh.
Asher,
Yeah.
does it feel like your crystal or whatever your mom wanted you to look for is here?
I don't know. I got
It
distracted
was
by
a
that
crystal,
armor.
wasn't it?
It's just an item. She
Not
didn't
what
say
it was.
She didn't say what it was.
But it'd be very magical, maybe?
I assume so.
You think this armor is it?
I don't think so.
Hey guys, if you find anything super magical and weird looking, it might be what Asher's looking for. So maybe
That
commit
narrows it
felony.
down to everything down here.
Well, it would be unique, maybe, probably.
It would be what?
Unique?
Again,
I mean, what, have you found anything?
we found everything down here.
But,
And it is all unique because
well,
this all
not
doesn't
something
exist.
maybe man-made? I don't know. The thing that she was in was really magical and weird, so... Something magical and weird?
So, back to the room.
Not Becky.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
The box that the Machina came in,
Mm-hmm.
was there still a little bot inside of that thing?
No, because it had drilled
Oh, okay.
down. There was...
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that all of them were gone.
Yeah, they had been, yeah.
Okay, then I take the empty box and I start banging it against the chest.
Okay. Yeah, you start beating it against this chest. Marquies, what do you think of this situation? What are you doing?
What did I do in my life that brought me to this moment with these people?
You died.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Do you want help? Do you think you got this? Huh.
Well, if you can help, we would appreciate it.
Take a look at this thing. What? How bad is it?
They haven't damaged it too much. I mean, the top of the box, they're like kicking in iron bands and just beating against it.
It's reminding me of that scene in Zoolander where they like smash the computers.
But I mean, they haven't really beaten the lockdown to an unusable stage yet, so I believe you have lockpicks, don't you?
Doesn't somebody have
Yeah.
the chime? Who has the chime?
Well, we don't want to keep using that. I'm afraid it might break if we use it too much, and we've already done it twice. Fuck, where's the stuff?
I know you should have a set of...
Well, I know I have
Thieves'
lockpicks.
tools.
I was just seeing if there's. I thought there was some sort of key thing
Key thing?
that we got, but my brain is remembering things that didn't happen. So that's pretty sweet.
You got a giant thing.
Yeah, well, I meant like some other sort of key. I'm gonna try and.
I think it's just that red door.
I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
Yeah, you might be thinking of the key that Asher has to...
Maybe
His
there's
mother's
a
red
key
door.
in the room.
That might be.
So, yeah, go ahead and make me a dex check. So you're opening...
Oh my god. 5.
This box isn't, like... I mean, it's definitely back in a storage room, but it's not difficult to open. So you fight with it for a bit, and it does eventually click open for you. And this particular box actually has some coins in it, as well as a fistful of jewels. There are gems in here. There are a number of sapphires, emeralds, and rubies in here, worth 200 gold. So, small gems. There is also... looks like it was probably, like, the box that they had taken the donations in. Because it's all accounted for and like lined up. There is 120 gold, 600 silver, 450 copper, and 2 platinum. So, there was some money in this chest.
Well, clearly they weren't expecting anyone to be opening or trying to break into this thing.
I mean, by the look of the door, probably not. There is the other box closer to Din, if you would like to.
Yeah, I'll try and give that one a go.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dex check. Is it above a 5?
Nope.
Okay. So this one, you might just be a little bit miffed at the situation. But it doesn't click for you. You can definitely give it another shot. You have time. Not with that die.
I've tried several dice tonight. They
Everybody is just kind of rolling low tonight.
Yeah, let's not get into combat.
Let's get in combat. We've got it all out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like 11.
So this one opens up as well, and it actually has inside of it a small, what looks to be like silver bracer with a moonstone set in the center. And it also has a slot for materia.
Ooh.
You mentioned something strange, magical might be needed. There's something with the moon and some sort of socket sound about right.
Materia? Do you still have the materia that you took from your mother that was incomplete?
Yeah, I don't think she's done with it yet, but do you think it would go into this?
I don't know. Maybe that's what you're looking for. You can see if your green vibes go off with it.
Try it. I don't know.
Is there anything else in there?
God, we are rich.
Is there anything else in here?
Not in the chest themselves, but I mean, there is that box with the crystal seemingly pumping power.
I'm eagerly trying to pry open these crates that are in here.
I do want to see more about this box. That's got the weird vibe.
Yeah, it has, like I said, this kind of almost. It almost looks like handwritten, but like almost like a cursive style, like, nicety-ness to it. But you can't quite read it. But there seems to be like a couple of switches, blue and red one, underneath the box itself.
Never trust.
Got the red wire.
No.
Marquies,
I'm going to ponder on this.
you got really quiet when I asked you if there were any other magical...
Oh, there's nothing in here. No, it was just that thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
You should bring it to Asher so he can look at it. Once you're done in there.
Okay. Oh, yeah, sure.
Or we can come see you. We can't figure out how to get to this armor. There's a weird magical barrier around it. Do you know how to break magical barriers?
When have I given you the inclination that I...
Well, you're just
perform
so
magic?
fantastic and outstanding that I thought you could do everything.
Okay, you need to set your expectations much lower.
Okay, you can only do some things. But you're still outstanding.
Okay, that's... Sure.
Unless
I
you
think
do
you might
something
want to
really
refer
bad at
to-
the end of this book.
you
Because right now you're a hero.
You should refer to Becky about magic. She's the...
I already
Kind of
asked
the-
her.
Well, Milos also seems to know how magic works.
I asked him too.
Have you asked yourself?
Ellie, do you know how magic works?
Yeah, it just kind of glances off the barrier itself. Becky, while you're prying and you're listening to this conversation, make me an Arcana check.
Oh, that's a natural one.
You are way too fixated on this box.
Can I ask myself how magic works?
Sure.
Can I help her? I've been around magic.
Sure.
I also have a decent arcana. but
I'm proficient in it.
I only have a +5.
Oh God, you're more than me. I have +3.
Maybe I should be rolling.
I already started.
Yeah,
Too late.
that's
17.
So, with this kind of magic, it's, it is self-sustaining, so it can't be just some random enchantment, because enchantments in this world are usually having some sort of materia to power it. So somewhere there is something keeping this field up.
Okay, everyone. Somewhere in here, there's some kind of magical item or materia or some kind of orb or jewel or gem or crystal or something that is powering the magical barrier. Look for it. And I don't know, have Becky hit
Everyone vote. What sounds good? Red or blue?
it. I do really like blue.
Y'all really like staying in places, don't you?
What?
I pull the red lever.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Oh, not that? Okay.
So yeah, they're just buttons there. You hit the red button, and immediately this crystal powers down in front of you, and the three of you, Milos and Asher and Ellie, you see the barrier dissipates in front of the armor.
I reach out and touch the armor.
You can touch it.
Was blue the right answer? The barrier's gone.
No.
Oh. Take it. Let's look at it closer.
I guess we would take it. I assume we just put it in our backpacks for now, or
Yeah, you can
We
put it
should
in your
leave
backpack.
something because we're taking something. I know.
I'll druid craft a big pile of roses.
Okay.
black roses. It seems to be black down here as the theme.
They go away. I druid craft some black roses.
Okay. Sounds good.
Thank you. We'll take good care of your things.
All right.
Well, Asher probably will, because I can't wear it.
I don't know if I'll wear it, but we can.
But you would look so handsome in it.
Let's figure out what it is first. It does give off a little weird aura.
I think that was the barrier.
Oh.
Is there still a weird aura?
Yeah, we get a vibe from it.
We still get weird vibe from it now that the barrier's gone?
Milos, make me an Arcana check since
That's 16.
So when you attune to the elements around you, you have definitely attuned to all of the major elements: fire, water, earth, but also aspected ratios of light and darkness as well. They're not good or evil. They're just energies. This armor is definitely giving off a darkness energy.
So, I won't say that it's giving off a bad energy. It's giving off not a light energy. It's like a darkness, like if you, I don't know, have ever experienced magical darkness, for example. That type of, not bad, but just dark.
Like
Does
midnight.
that make sense? Maybe perhaps it could give you dark vision. Who knows?
Like midnight when the moon isn't out?
Yes, exactly. Kind of that, somber, enjoying the nightlife type of thing. It's not bad. It's just
I do like nocturnal animals. You should wear it.
Do we have time to put it on? Should I just put it on now?
Well, I'm nowhere near Becky to tell her no, so I imagine she is stealing a lot of things.
Yeah, so we have time while she leaves.
I believe we do, yes.
Okay, can you help me?
Of course.
Okay.
I've never helped address a man before.
I mean,
Milos, have you?
maybe, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Milos can dress
Oh,
you.
good. So I assume he would get undressed to get redressed.
Oh, dear.
I mean, you've got your small clothes
You've
on
seen me in
underneath.
cubbyhole. We slept in the same round bed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
This is nothing to blush at.
It's just small clothes.
I mean, maybe it's something to blush at.
You're very well fit.
She like to run and lift.
So Milos, you help doff and Asher's current armor, so he doesn't have to do it by himself, and then don the current armor. And you get the feeling, Asher, that this armor probably is going to take some time to understand.
Yeah.
So it'll probably take some time for attunement.
Feels different. It feels a little like...
You look
Like-
so handsome.
Well, thank you. It's just... It's not as smooth as mine. I feel like it's going to take a while to get used to.
Yeah, it
just
definitely
feels
fits.
It
Fits
takes
like
a
somebody
while
of
to break
smaller
into-
build.
It's just cut differently than my other armor, but
You'll grow into it. It will grow to you.
I think we'll just adjust.
Yeah. They look very nice. It was
Thanks.
it was worth stealing it, I think.
It's dark, right?
It's black.
Can you
Yep.
see me if I stop moving? Can you see me?
Yes. It brings out your beautiful hair color.
Oh, I have a helmet on. You can't see that.
Well, it would if the helmet wasn't on, I guess. There's just no place for your ears.
I just tuck them down.
Doesn't it hurt?
It's a little uncomfortable, but I'm used to it. I always wear a hat.
Maybe we can put holes in the hood in the helmet for you,
I think if we go back to Forge, we probably could
Yeah.
cut holes.
so that your ears can be comfortable.
Yeah, let your ears breathe.
Yeah.
Ears breathe and your dogs can bark.
You guys should see how handsome Asher looks.
All right, back to the turnstile room. Becky is fervently trying to use
Leave the
fervently
chat.
leaving.
You didn't want to go back there anyway.
Didn't want to go back there anyway. She's fervently trying to pry with her dagger to get these crates open. Eventually, you manage to pry in the right places, and you pop open one of these crates, and inside it looks like there are a number of very well kept texts bound in this like red leather with gold trimming, and it says "The History of Baron,"
Oh.
volumes
Right.
1, 2, and 3.
Ooh, I'm definitely taking these. This food there, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to say I'll just take the first volume, and I want to just flip open to the first page and kind of peruse it and see if I can just get an idea of what Baron is or anything.
Yeah, it has the first chapter has a genealogy for the king, the original king of Baron, before the fall of Baron. So it's pretty Genesis, cut and dry, very boring stuff in the first chapter. But if you flip past that, it gets a little more into the corruption of the king of Baron. And the formation of the Crimson Knights, and more of Into the Fall of Baron, but that's another chapter.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to haul these away because I like books.
All right.
Yeah.
That's that crate. There's still another crate, and the 3 weapons that you guys had seen in the case on the other side.
I'll look at the weapons.
You're gonna look at the weapons?
Mm-hmm.
So as you go back down the small hallway again, you see that there is a whip, there is a bow, and there is also an axe.
I'll look at the bow.
Look at the bow.
Mm-hmm.
So the bow itself has a plaque underneath of it that reads Moon Maiden's
Shapes.
bow.
I just take it.
Fair enough.
Just shapes.
It is like this white steel sort of looking bow, and the bowstring is like this silver style string, and there's like silver filigree like very nicely ornate style of bow.
This is mine now.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Like I said, there's also a whip and a hand axe as well.
No, I want to look at the hand axe too.
Looking at the hand axe too. The axe has this kind of purplish sheen to it. Has like runes etched in. It's not the common that was out there that you were trying to read. It's a different language.
Take the bow, it's fine now.
Okay. You leaving the axe in the whip?
I wonder if someone else wants this. I want the bow.
Okay. So you go back. There's still a crate and the 2 weapons that she left.
I definitely would be working on the other crate.
Right. So you get that one open as well, and inside of it, there is another tome in here, and it is not marked by any kind of name on it, but it is bound and locked.
Oh. Well, this isn't true. What color is it?
The binding on the book itself is like this slate gray with no kind of markings or anything, but it is bound together with like this silver steel style lock.
Ooh. Oh, I'm getting laden down with books. I gotta take it.
All right. Anybody else taking the weapons?
I don't think we're there, are we?
It was a whip and what?
A whip and a hand axe.
I mean, I could take them with me.
You're just going to take them to show them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys can meet up with them. You see Asher now donning this dark black armor. Everybody seems to have some treasure.
Where did you get all those weapons?
They were sitting against the wall.
Oh.
Oh my god, somehow Asher got hot.
Oh, I don't know how to use a whip, but it's just very pretty.
Oh, well, there's a hand axe too if anyone wants it. I mean, I can use it.
I think that I keep the whip.
You keep the whip?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a hand axe? I assume I can use a hand axe.
I don't like violent weapons.
That whip isn't violent?
But
It's not sharp.
everybody has another trove of neat new things. Becky's checking out the book. There's like a small desk that you can place the book on and see. And inside the crate as well, there is a key for the book. So you don't have to do any type of lockpicking or anything on it.
Oh, shit.
Becky, you have a lot of books. How are you? They look heavy.
Yeah, take these 3. I'm gonna be looking at this one for a while.
What are these 3?
They're the history of the Baron or whatever bullshit.
Interesting. I love historical texts. I have to finish Marquies' books first, but then I'll read these.
All right.
Okay, fine.
Are you unlocking this book?
Yeah.
All right. So you
Why wouldn't I?
undo the clasp, and on the inside, it says, right on the inside cover, first page, in bold lettering, prepare for the ordeals.
Nice try it right now. Flip.
You hear, as this book is opened, a door open in the hallway beyond with this creak, and a silver light shines through.
Okay.
Becky, what did you do?
I I don't know. I just started reading. So that all happened very fast. I need personally you to back up and say, where did the store open?
Out in the hallway. Further down the hallway, beyond the turnstiles.
Okay.
So you guys look outside the door and see this giant door swing open from down the hall, and this silvery light spread down the hallway.
That's not the way you need to go, is it?
I think we need to go there.
No, I think that you did that with that weird book.
And that is where we will end this episode.
We're in danger.
We
Yeah.
started in danger. We ended in danger.
It's just getting worse.
Wow.
We committed a lot of theft today.
Just white theft.
It was
Just
White theft.
Nobody owned it.
That's true. Everyone is dead.
Wow. We will see you guys next time for episode 14. Bye-bye.
Forget we're on camera sometimes.